Hey folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4. I'm Peri,
And I'm Keb.
and we are continuing our little excursion. I know I've repeatedly referred to this as Timurids versus Poland, or Poland versus Timurids or whatnot, but we don't ever really play versus games, so there's an interest of full disclosure. We learned long ago from our earlier exposures that too many feelings are hurt with those offensive wars.
Let's see, I guess I'm above fleet cap. No, I'm not.
Yeah. We learned we'll never be invited to Paradox's famous office games.
Well, that kind of requires being an employee there. I'd settle for being on the free press copy list, but
No, I want to be in a situation where they're like, yeah, we really want to sit down and do this and everything, but Perry's not here and he can't fly in for a while, so it's just not the same. But my ego is what my ego is. I very honestly inherited mine from my father. Russia, you don't understand. It's not that we hate you. We just don't want you to exist. It's really a subtle difference. You can die in fire with us or without us.
So let's see. Now there's only one level 8 fort between me and Beijing.
Until they build new ones.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna afford that. I mean, I'm gutting out most of their land at this point. And what I take as much as I can do in overextension, and then I feed the rest to my subject state until we have the war score. I'm still losing money. Yeah, rooting out corruptions minus 55. And of course reinforcement. How much do I pay in reinforcement right now? It doesn't say. But I suppose I could mothball the forts. I don't think anybody is going to declare war on me.
No.
I need to reorganize them anyway. Don't really want this one. Want you to serve as a choke point. Same with you, which means I don't need this.
Boy, I'm an idiot. I went ahead and handed several provinces over to a vassal. Going, okay, I'll vassal feed. Then I realized, of course, that they can't make cores, so I totally forgot that mechanic. So I'm an idiot. And I can't take the provinces back.
These three forts are fine. That one is.
And of course, I'm not even being listened to.
Of course not. Why should I listen to you?
I know. Die in fire. And I'll just chalk it up to the reasons I absolutely hate vassal feeding and move on with life.
Could use a fort here if I could afford it. Our air is fertile. Good for him. Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to disinherit this guy. A 103 genius. Yeah. I'm gonna take my chances. He tragically died. We're so not sad. Actually, I should have killed him before I pieced Ming, so I would have gained the money there, but oh well. Gained the prestige back there. Oh well. Tis fine. There. Yeah, that mountain needs a fort. if I fort there, I won't need a fort here.
I feel like an idiot. Woohoo. Oh, well, it'll probably rush up at least.
I like paying off each other's debts.
It's a very cheap way to build a lot of diplomacy points, basically. Or not diplomacy, rep, trust, whatever it's called. Things.
Astounding.
Astounding.
I have manpower again.
Oh, no, weird things happen.
And a 534 air.
My air is not quite so good. It's a great diplomat. He's a great diplomat, and I hope he produces a child and then dies. That would make sense. That would make sense. I must thank the Russians for that war.
Oh.
They granted me 92 power projection out of it. I'm sorry, 98.
Oh, and by the way, let me know when you have capacity. 2 provinces to sell you.
Okay, it'll be a bit.
Yeah.
Since I had that screw up with my admin power.
So let's see, 1 fort there. That should definitely block there.
Oh, there are two more ideas. Finish off from one group I'm working on, and then there are 2 policies I am buying in a heartbeat. Since they will reduce my fort maintenance by a huge amount. Yes, General, you insulted us. Congratulations. Now go away.
So let's see, that's going to complete that chain. There should be wastelands up in this. There we go, wastelands. Good, good, good. It's kind of difficult when once they paint the wastelands. It's a bit tricky to see. Yeah, where you have fort coverage and where you don't.
Just use the fort coverage button.
There's a button for that?
Well, you've got fort level, which on the geographical map modes.
Oh my. No, thank you. That kind of helps, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't Stellaris. There are actually map modes for most of the information in the game. Or does that fall in the too soon category? I have to make Ming happy. Buzzer, buzzer, buzzer. Buzzer, 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 buzzer. Buzzer, 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 buzzer.
Tan Urian Kai.
Haruken?
Would he accept another threat and war right away? No, he wouldn't. Choose. Yeah, sure. A manpower reserves and must recover. I'll go for that one.
Ooh, Scottish Louisiana. Not to be confused with English Louisiana and the and Portuguese Louisiana.
It's all Louisiana to me.
There's a Portuguese Mexico and an English Mexico. There's a Portuguese California and an English California called Colombia. The central part of Mexico is actually part of the English West Indies. There's an English and French Colombia. There's a Castilian Brazil, which actually has got pretty much the whole zone, so I'm impressed. Castile owns Congo, Portugal owns South Africa. Everything east of that's owned by the Mughals. Everything east of that is owned by the Mughals. Even the stuff not owned by it is owned by the Mughals.
Ah, dang it. I did not need corruption right now.
Oh, come on. Corruption's fun.
Not when you're trying to get your forts back in order. And why does the fort map on... Darn it, there we go. There. And that's you. That should... Let's see, if there are two provinces in between two forts, they can't move through, right? Because each of those zones have zone of control.
That's the general idea, yeah.
Okay, then I should be good there. There we go, I think I've reworked the fort line somewhat.
I always feel bad for the separatists that pop up in an area with active forts. I immediately get over myself feeling bad for them, but for a brief moment, I actually feel a little bad for them. So I've been watching quite a bit of little clips and stuff on YouTube, and several of them have been from the extended version of Hobbit's Battle of Five Armies.
Mm-hmm.
And the extended version is, nice and it's big and grandiose, and the things that he does with the dwarves, including some of the little weaponry, is just really awesome. But I keep sitting there watching, and I'm sitting there going, it's like it's the George Lucas effect. It's like the book clearly says there were only 500 dwarves. So Peter Jackson's like, 500, 10,000. I mean, it's just a rounding number, rounding error. Good morning. Now just sleep. Okay. That would explain why you look so bored.
Oh. Ah, yes, I forgot about that. Doe.
Whoops.
There was a little whoopsie. I was supposed to vassalize someone. Kind of forgot. Whoops.
Whoops.
Very much whoops, because now they'll never join me.
That's actually a very large whoops.
Unless I return their cores to them. How many cores are we talking about?
All of them.
Not as many as I thought, but still, I'm not gonna bother with that. You're just gonna be food instead. Fox annexed by Scotland. 4 Scots.
I like the fact that the New World, you've got New Scotland, which is most of the core of what became the 13 colonies, and then you have Florida, which is Florida plus Massachusetts and Connecticut. The game is broken. Why are you suddenly, costing huge amounts of money?
Let's see now. Next war with Ming is 1741. I'm gonna be ready for that, I think. Oh, Genoa must die.
What happened?
Well, they're pulling trade out of Persia.
Some of it has to leak out. There's no way around that. $5,000 manpower each month. Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
I don't think we're gonna fulfill this mission.
It's going to elude you for a while.
Yeah, that don't elude me, but I figure I'm gonna go to war before I manage to recover the mad power pool. Yeah, idea groups. Yeah. At this point. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go for. Yeah, there is a policy. I was wondering about that. Okay, siege ability policies. Is that only innovative plus offensive? Yeah, let's go with that. And more forts. Forts.
Always more forts.
Forts. Forte. I'm basically trying to upgrade the ones that are a bit behind in fort levels. I think I've stationed started all construction of all the forts. I need to wall off the country.
Get your outer wall built so you can get the inner wall.
Yeah, multiple walls now. One versus the Ottomans, one versus Ethiopia, one one straight along the Iraq, one across northern Persia, and I'm trying to build one across Pakistan, one clear across India, one clear across southern India, one clear across the Bay of Bengal, and then a fort walls versus China. Yeah, basically I'm trying to wall them in so they can't do what they just did. Bypass the forts and just give me tons and tons of war exhaustion by sieging down undefended provinces.
You'll figure it out.
That belongs to Cochin though. I'll probably find a way around here. That's okay. I can do that. Didn't I have a fort? There we go. I think that's all of them. No Ottomans, no military access for you. I think that's good enough.
Do you enough?
Yes. Oh. Majapahit pretender rebels. Yeah, why the heck not? Pity I can't have more than 5 policies.
No, 5 is the cap for policies.
Yeah, I know. Hence why I said pity I can't have. Okay, I guess we'll take a short break before I start more wars.
How do we manage to actually find a period between you starting wars? The world will never know.
They've been very peaceful for a while.
For not even a full episode. But anyways.
Yeah, we'll take a break here and we will be right back.